Hello, guys. A very good evening to all of you. Welcome back. In this session, we are going to continue our discussion based on Module D and MCQs and case studies and numericals based on Module D, right? So, everyone, I hope you guys are doing well with your exam preparation. So, now, very few days are remaining for your examination. So, this is a perfect time for your concept building, okay, or for the practice as well. So that's why concept videos are already available on the platform. So please go through those particular one. And October में आपका 2nd October and others there will be some holidays. So do utilize these particular holidays very well. And 20th onwards you'll have like very less time. And the concerning thing is PPB and AFM. So back to back, you'll be having two sessions, two papers. So you'll get very less time. Okay? So whenever you're planning things, so plan accordingly. Like don't only like जैसे सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपका I and IFS focus नहीं होना चाहिए. Apart from this, you have to take care about these two subject also. ठीक है? So along with this IA and IFS, also focus on these two subject. थोड़ा बहुत टाइमिंग उनको अलॉट कीजिए जो सॉरी सो कहीं ना कहीं आपका वहां पे आपको चैलेंजेस ना आए, ठीक है. सो वी जस्ट स्टार्टेड दिस प्रैक्टिस सीरीज. नाउ ऑनवर्ड्स every day I'll come up with a session and where we will practice number of questions. So first we will go through the some numerical and case studies based areas where like from where you'll get short questions. If you understand or if you learn these particular concept very well, definitely believe me guys, आने वाले session में you will perform very well in these particular areas. Then I'll come up with the marathon session, mini marathon session, module wise sessions, so that will prepare you for your upcoming examination, right? So these are some areas. I hope सबने आपका पहला session देख लिया होगा, ठीक है? Where we generally talk about the formulas of these particular one and the uses or the basic concept. Okay? So every session, like in every session, or this examination is get conducted in 3 shift. In all the shift, you will see around 4 to 5 downside marks question from this these particular concept, right? So in our previous session where we talk about the basic concepts and there is one session called module D summary, or even you can go through the unit wise also. So from where you will find these particular concepts. So today we will continue our discussion based on these particular concept, right? So the very first question on your screen, guys. So please quickly go through the question and you have to calculate material variance. It is the case of variance analysis. The question is a company has set a standard cost at rupees 50 per unit and direct for the direct material. If the actual cost incurred rupees 55 for 100 units, what is the total direct material variance? Okay. So very simple one, standard cost and actual cost, right? The difference between these two is generally known as variance. So standard cost was 50 rupees and actual cost was 55 rupees. So that means we have a negative variance and we have a negative variance of rupees 5 per unit, and the total number of units are how much? 100. So 5 into 100 is equal to 5000. So what will be your correct answer? Sorry, 500. Okay, sorry, 500. So what will be your correct answer? Option C will be right answer for this one. Very simple concept. Next one. A company has fixed cost of 10,000 rupees. Variable cost is 5 rupees per unit and selling price at 15 rupees. What is the break even point in units? So I hope now you will be able to calculate or solve these kind of question. बन जाएगा ना सबसे? हाँ है ना, जल्दी से बताओ. कल मैंने आपको इसके ऊपर पूरा डिटेल में बताया था, ठीक है? So how you calculate break even point? So break even point is equal to your fixed cost divided by contribution. That means first you have to contribution. So what is contribution in margin cost? So contribution is selling price minus variable cost per unit. So now your selling price is 15 and variable cost per unit is 5. So contribution is rupees 10. Okay? So now fixed cost is how much? 10,000 divided by 10, so it is equal to 1000, right? So what will be your correct answer? 1000 units will be the break even point for this particular company. If they ask you volume, so 1000 into 15, that means 15,000 is the overall volume of break even point for this particular company. Understood? Next question. If the standard direct labor cost is 20 rupees and actual direct labor cost is it is 18 rupees for 200 units, proceed. So what will be the direct labor variance? Now I'm not going to solve this question, so this will be your homework. So I assume कि everybody will answer this particular question, ठीक है? तो जिससे थोड़ा सा आपके अटेंडेंस में मुझे पता चलेगा और कितने सीरियसली आप लोग देख रहे हैं, ठीक है? So it's a kind of homework question. Please do solve and do mention your answers into the comment section. I'll definitely get back to you, right? तो सभी के आंसर्स चाहिए मुझे जितने भी लोग इसको देख रहे हैं. Next question. A product sell for 100 rupees per unit with a variable cost of 60 per unit. What is contribution margin per unit? ठीक है? So contribution margin. How we calculate contribution margin? कल ही बताया था. So contribution margin is basically आपका मार्जिन क्या होता है? इट इज द बेसिकली हम contribution is difference between your selling price and your variable cost. ठीक है? So how you calculate contribution is equal to selling price minus variable cost. So selling price per unit is how much? 100 rupees and variable cost is how much? 60 rupees. So contribution margin is 40 rupees. So what will be your correct answer? C will be right answer for this particular question. Understood? ठीक है? So these all are 1 marks question in your examination. ठीक है? इतने आसान question. Now this is अगर ऐसे question देता है तो वो most of time they ask for 2 marks, at least for 1 marks. ठीक है? चलो go through करते. ABC Manufacture Furniture has received an order for supplying 500 wooden cupboard. The company estimate requirements of material is 50,000. Labor is 25,000. Manufacturing overhead is 5,000. ठीक है? So as per company policy, the fixed or non-manufacturing overhead are allocated 25% of material cost. ठीक है? So 25% of material cost. That means 50,000 का 25% is equal to how much? It is 12,500, right? So 12,500 तो इस आपका कैलकुलेट क्या करना है? So what will be the cost of one cupboard using a batch costing method? How you calculate batch cost? So batch cost is equal to cost of batch, total cost of batch, total batch cost basically divide by number of units. So number of units produced, right? So total batch cost is how much? 50,000, 75,000, 80,000. 92,500. So it is 92,500 divided by total number of unit produced. How many? 500. So if you'll solve this particular one, you'll get to know about the answer. ठीक है? तो क्या होगा correct answer आपका? And this calculator is allowed in your examination. So do use this calculator. ठीक है? 185, right? So 185, that means option D will be right answer for this particular one. Understood? Chalo, let's move to the next question, guys. A company has fixed cost of rupees 1 lakh and variable cost is 5 rupees per unit. Company sell its product for rupees 10. What is the company's break-even point? Now you will be able to solve this one. So break-even point is equal to your fixed cost divided by contribution. So fixed cost is how much? 1 lakh divided by contribution. How we calculate contribution is equal to selling price minus variable cost. So selling it is 5 rupees. Okay? So 1 lakh divided by 5. So that means 20,000 will be break-even numbers for this particular organization. And break-even volume will be 20,000 into आपका selling price is 10, so which is 2 lakhs. ठीक है? So next one, guys. Next question. ABC manufacture company produce single product. The following information: direct material 10,000, direct labor 5,000, variable manufacturing overheads 3,000, fixed manufacturing overhead 2,000, selling and administrative cost 1,500, unit produce 1,000, and units sold 800. So what we have to calculate? Okay, so we have to calculate cost per unit, बेस्ड ऑन एब्जॉर्प्शन कॉस्टिंग. अब एब्जॉर्प्शन कॉस्टिंग के ऊपर मैंने कल भी आपको क्वेश्चन कराया था, ठीक है. सो लाइक हाउ वी कैलकुलेट, व्हेनेवर यू कैलकुलेट cost per unit by using absorption costing, it will always higher than your marginal cost, ठीक है. So marginal cost में आपका, because we do not include these particular elements in your marginal cost, ठीक है, तो हमेशा ज्यादा होगा. सो वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन, यू जस्ट हैव टू ऐड ऑल दीज वन, ठीक है, एंड देयर इज नो रोल ऑफ सोल्ड. सो व्हाट 1 लाख, सॉरी 15,000, आपका 15 प्लस 3,000 18,000, 20,000, 20,000, 21,500 से 10,000, 15,000, 15,000 plus 3, 18,000, 20,000, 1,500, right? So 1,500, sorry 10,000, sorry 15,000, 18,000, 20,000, 21,000, 21,500 divided by 1,000 units, so it is 215. Okay, so 215 will be right answer. Okay, these options are incorrect, just ignore this one. So 215 will be correct answer for this one. Okay, so 21,500 divided by your 100. So what will be your correct answer? 21,500 divide by 1,000. ठीक है, so it is आपका कितना था 100 sorry 215 per unit. ठीक है, so per unit cost will be this. ठीक है, 215, right? Next one guys, next question on your screen. The estimated sale of XYZ Limited during 20 to 23 is 90 lakh and break-even sales is 40 lakhs. Margin of safety. ठीक है, so how we calculate margin of safety? कल मैंने आपको फॉर्मूला बताया था ना. So margin of safety is equal to estimated sales minus break-even sales into estimated sales into 100 if it is in percentage. ठीक है, so what is the data? आपका 90 lakh minus 40 lakh, so it is 50 lakh divided by 90 lakh into 90 lakh into 100. So it is how much? कितना होगा ये? 50 divided by 90. So 50 divided by 90 is equal to 0.55555. So 55 into 100. So it is 55.55%. So option C. ठीक है, so 55.55% will be right answer for this particular question. ठीक है, तो इसी स्पीड के साथ आप भी वहां पे सॉल्व कर पाएंगे. बिलीव मी गाइस, दिस इज द 3-4 ईयर एक्सपीरियंस. ठीक है, सो हर साल आपको ऐसे क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं. ठीक है, इफ यू आप छोटा सा भी डाउट है ना, just ask your seniors or other members, those who already have cleared the examination. ठीक है, आप you'll see the exact question. The only thing is the execution of these particular question is very important. तो अगर आपने वो समझ लिया तो आसानी से कैलकुलेट कर पाएंगे. ठीक है, सो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनी प्रोड्यूस अ सिंगल प्रोडक्ट एक्स using single production method. So this is the information. Total fixed cost 50,000, variable cost per unit 10 rupees, total unit produced 2,000. Selling price of this company is how much? 40 rupees. So you have to calculate total profit earned by this particular company. So how we calculate profit? So profit is equal to sales minus cost. ठीक है, कल भी मैंने क्वेश्चन कराए थे. So here profit will equal to sales 2,000 units. Overall sales is 2,000 into 40, so it is equal to 80,000. Cost is a combination of fixed cost and variable cost. So your cost is equal to 50,000 fixed cost plus variable cost is 10 rupees per unit, 2,000 units. So 10 into 2,000 is equal to 20,000. So total cost is 70,000. So आपका sorry fixed profit is equal to sales minus cost 70,000. So it is answer is 10,000. ठीक है, so the profit of this particular company is how much? 10,000. So option 2 will be right answer for this particular question. Understood? Clear है सबको? ठीक है, so इस तरीके से. Now next question. So again this will be your homework question. ठीक है, I hope आप इस question का आंसर कर पाएंगे. So fixed cost is 1 lakh. Sales per unit of pen is 20 rupees. Direct input cost is 10 rupees. and you have to calculate break even points. ठीक है, so what will be your correct answer? Again it is a homework question for all of you. ठीक है, तो मैंने आपको ये पहले बहुत करा दिए हैं. ठीक है, so इनको सॉल्व कीजिए, कमेंट में मेंशन कीजिए, आप टेलीग्राम के थ्रू शेयर कीजिए. कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होता है, कोई भी चैलेंज आता है, डू मेंशन. ठीक है, प्रैक्टिस करोगे तभी याद रहेगा. ठीक है, चलो अगला क्वेश्चन. A construction project has an estimated contract cost of 5 lakh rupees. An estimated contract profit is 50,000 rupees. The cost of work completed on the project so far is 3 lakh rupees. Calculate profit to date. तो कल मैंने प्रॉफिट टू डेट का एक क्वेश्चन कराया था, एक और कराता हूं आपको. ठीक है, सो हाउ वी कैलकुलेट प्रॉफिट टू डेट इज इक्वल टू योर actual cost incurred divided by estimated cost into revenue, right? So this is the formula. So ये आपका formula है टीम. So actual cost is how much so far? 3 lakh rupees divided by is 5 lakh rupees is estimated cost into revenue is how much? 50,000. So if you solve this equation, so your answer will be, so 3 divided by 5 into a revenue is 50,000. So it is 30,000. So estimated profit from this particular project so far is how much? 30,000. Right? So 30,000 means option A will be correct answer for this one. ठीक है? And this is एक चीज ध्यान रखनी है आपको, कल भी मैंने बताया था ये चीज, बार बार आपको बताता चलूंगा आपके दिमाग में जिससे फीड हो जाए. ठीक है, so it is a cumulative profit. ठीक है, so let's say if this project is for 5 years and we are calculating this at the end of third year. So this is the cumulative profit of all the 3 years. If company has already adjusted profit in the past, जैसे उन्होंने ईयर 1 में आपका 5,000 का प्रॉफिट एडजस्ट किया, ईयर 2 में 15,000 का, दैट मीन्स 20,000 का प्रॉफिट उन्होंने ऑलरेडी अपने रिपोर्ट्स में शो कर दिया. सो नाउ प्रॉफिट फॉर द थर्ड ईयर विल बी आपका 10,000 ओनली, अगर वो स्पेसिफिकली मेंशन कर देता है तो क्वेश्चन में. अदरवाइज दिस इज द सिंपल फॉर्मेट, the way you have to solve this question, right? Next one. A company sell 1,000 unit at a selling price of 50 rupees, incur variable cost 30 rupees per unit, fixed cost is आपका 10,000. ठीक है, what is the profit? Profit निकल जाएगा अब आपका. ठीक है, so again this is the homework question. ठीक है, so what will be your profit? So you have to solve this particular one. ठीक है, तो ये भी आपका क्या है? होमवर्क क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 फॉर द डे, राइट? बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चन, बहुत बेसिक है, थोड़ा सा दिमाग से सॉल्व करोगे बन जाएगा. प्रैक्टिस जरूर करें. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट वन. अ कंपनी प्रोड्यूस 1,000 यूनिट्स ऑफ अ प्रोडक्ट. द टोटल प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट इज 50,000 which include direct material, direct labor, overhead and all. Company produce 10 batches during the month. The total unit produced and sold during the month was 900. What is the batch cost? क्या होगा? इतना आसान क्वेश्चन है. So how we calculate batch cost? Total batch cost, ठीक है, batch cost divide by units. Just a minute, हाँ, क्या हुआ? So batch cost is how much? आपका 50,000 आप divide by 1,000, right? So it is how much? आपका 50,000, sorry, हाँ 1,000. So it is 50,000 divide, it is हाँ 50,000 ना, yes, 50,000 divide by 1,000 is equal to how much? 50 rupees. ठीक है, तो 50 rupees will be right answer for this one. Understood? अब कुछ लोग ऐसे भी कैलकुलेट करेंगे, आपका 50,000 इंटू 10 बैच 5 लाख, देन आपका डिवाइड बाई 10,000, तो भी आप 50 पे ही पहुंचोगे. सिंपल वे में एक बैच का जो कॉस्ट रहेगा वो सिमिलर रहेगा आपके अदर्स में भी. ठीक है, तो इतना टेंशन नहीं लेना. ठीक है, टोटल प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट पर बैच डिवाइड बाय यूनिट पर बैच, राइट? नेक्स्ट वन, मार्जिन ऑफ सेफ्टी. सो इन दिस क्वेश्चन यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट मार्जिन ऑफ सेफ्टी. निकल जाएगा सबसे. ठीक है, सो आई विल नॉट सॉल्व दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, अ कंपनी एस्टिमेटेड, चलो आई विल सॉल्व दिस वन. रुपीज आपका एस्टिमेटेड कॉस्ट इज हाउ मच? आपका 20 lakh. ब्रेक इवन सेल्स इज 15 lakh. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, the actual sale is 18,000. So how we calculate margin of safety? Margin of safety is equal to your estimated sales एस्टिमेटेड सेल्स माइनस आपका ब्रेक इवन सेल्स डिवाइड बाय एस्टिमेटेड सेल्स into 100, right? So this is the formula. ये आपका formula है. So estimated sales is how much? 20 lakhs and break even sale is 15 lakh. There is no use of this data. ठीक है? So it is 5 lakh divided by how much? आपका 20 lakh into 100. So कितना हो जाएगा आंसर आपका? What will be your correct answer? 0.25, 25%. So 25% will be right answer for this one. ठीक है? तो 25% नहीं दिया है तो आपका आंसर क्या होगा? None of the above will be right answer for this one. Correct? चलो अगला क्वेश्चन. Consider the following case study and answer the question. So a bakery produced 600 bread unit during a particular accounting period. The cost per bread is first batch is 300 a unit at 20. So first batch is 300 units at 20. Second batch is 300 unit again 25. ठीक है. Second batch is 300 units at 25. ठीक है. The bakery sold 200 breads. ठीक है. So this is purchase and this is sold. ठीक है. They sell how much? 200 batch. ठीक है. 200 breads. What will be the difference of cost of goods sold? Calculate using FIFO and LIFO methods, right? सो फीफो और लीफो, अब देखो अगर आप फीफो से कैलकुलेट करोगे तो फीफो का डिफरेंस क्या होगा आपका, ठीक है. सो 200 इंटू 300 इन सॉरी 200 इंटू 20 आपका फीफो, ठीक है, फर्स्ट इन फर्स्ट आउट. लीफो के हिसाब से 200 इंटू आपका 25, ठीक है. सो आपका कितने का डिफरेंस है, 5 का. 5 इंटू 200 कितना होता है, दैट विल बी योर आंसर फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन. ठीक है. सो 500 इंटू दिस, सो इट इज 1000. सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन, ठीक है, कुछ और इसमें नहीं है. सो दिस इज इट गाइस. ओके, तो ये क्वेश्चन आपका मॉड्यूल डी, अगर आपने इनमें एक्सपर्टीज कर लिया तो आने वाले एग्जामिनेशन में आप डाउन साइड 4 to 5 मार्क्स आपके जो आपको 100% मिलेंगे, आप चाहें तो इसका गारंटी ले सकते हैं. ठीक है. तो हर साल पूछे जाते हैं. अच्छे से कॉन्सेप्ट को समझिए. कोई डाउट आता है तो क्वेश्चन आपका पूछ सकते हैं कमेंट्स में, और आपका जो होमवर्क क्वेश्चन दिए गए उनके आंसर्स करें. राइट. तो आज के लिए इतना ही करते हैं. आई विल सी यू टुमारो एट सेम टाइम. सो दिस इज इट फ्रॉम माय साइड. थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग दिस सेशन. बाय बाय. टेक केयर ऑल. हैव अ नाइस डे. थैंक यू.